andito na naman ako, nagpapapospone na naman ang barangay election para yan lang yung trabaho ko. Pero actually, I think a national state of emergency has already been called. So that started in March. And then it doesn't look like even the end of the Iran war will bring us back to lower gasoline costs. So the crisis will continue. Yung state of emergency natin, hindi tayo sigurado hanggang kailan yan. So, palagay ko, that's a very, very serious consideration. And also, the new law already says that the barangays have 4 years as their term. So let's just comply with the 4 years at the very least. At bigyan natin ng konting tulong ng mga tao. Grabe pa, kung bakit yung date, nakakaloka yung date, sa totoo lang, bakit yung All Souls Day, November 2, mahihilo ka, kumbotante ka, saan ka pupunta? Presinto o sementeryo? Mali ka, presinto sa sementeryo. Sino bumoto? Buhay o patay? Ano ba yun? So, it's very difficult. And also, in the case of COMELEC, they will be handling the very first barn election.
Yes.
Alam naman natin, ang barn election, ibang level. Nagkakaroon ng military encounter, may bomba ka naririnig. Siyempre, we are praying that will not be the case, but everyone is on red alert and very careful. We have also postponed the barn election 3 times.
Yep.
Back to back, October barn election, wala pang isang buwan, November 2, barangay election. The elections are different. One is automated, the farm, the other one is manual. Ang gulo sobra. Tapos 1,000 yung sa barangay election. Diba? How many 100,000 yung mga kandidato dyan. Ang dami-dami. Pag imprenta ka lang ng balota, mahihilo ka. So, I'm suggesting that rather than deprive and disenfranchise a large number of Filipino voters because of the cost, the inconvenience, and the pressure of participating in barangay elections, we should just postpone it given the state of emergency of our country as well as of the pocketbooks of the ordinary citizen.